Hello! I missed the Pit of Heresy. I wanted to see if it still holds up today and if the memory of my beloved piece of content is still the same as it was. By the way, this is the first thing I've played in like 6 months since I was farming Sunder Doctrine. So like, don't blame me for my gameplay or my build, guys. I just wanted to have fun and I low-key suck major cheeks now. Without any more stalling, please enjoy my review of Pit of Heresy in the Big 25. Actually, wait, hold that. I do have some more stalling I want to do because I want to talk about how absolutely dog crap Portal is. Like, dude, what do you mean you took away my destinations tab?
Where did it go? Oh, it's called World now?
And I have to tab over? Why can't that just be the main thing? Because Portal is kind of... Portal, there's such a limited amount of things in Portal. Like, there's no Gambit, there's no Pit of Heresy, it's not even good.
Any agreeers? Where are the agreeers at? I don't see any agreeers.
I just know personally, I think it sucks. It's just so needlessly convoluted and messy. Okay, now on to the edge. The very first thing I wanted to do when I loaded in to Pit of Heresy was see if I could still hit that with all the Eager Edge tech and Phoenix Dive canceling and hitting that one rock after the drop to get the boost and then slowing down with the sword at the perfect point, but I was too lazy to build the loadout.
So I just went in with Final Warning and my Forbearance and a Grenade Launcher on Void.
Okay, first encounter, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. The first encounter is low-key boring without well skating. It's just so stretched out, and even though I got good RNG on this run, it still felt like I was trudging through a mindless slog for the most part. Although, still remembering the secondary spawns for the Sword-Bearing Knights made it better. And I still think the whole thing looks incredible and is a really, really cool encounter to look at. I just feel like it drags a bit for solos compared to the rest of the dungeon. However, it is a good encounter mechanic-wise for teaching players how to do the rest of the dungeon, with the hive symbols and all that. Onto the Ogre Maze. I mean, this encounter is still really fun, and can have you near death still if you aren't careful. This dungeon is like muscle memory to me at this point, but I still have near-death experiences in this area due to the route I memorized as a fresh pit player, which isn't optimal and is always a gamble on if one of the ogres will be at the middle door or not. But yeah, it's still really fun and simple and just a good time, especially to take new players through, and there's so many cool secrets, like how you can drop into the maze. Like, if you go into the maze on one of the doors, then you can climb up over this one rock and it leads down and you get underneath the whole xenophage area and you can get a secret chest, which drops like straight cheeks, by the way. It's like glimmer and a moon weapon. Like, who even wants that?
But it's just a cool experience to get there. And the whole Xenophage area is its own thing, because then you also have to like way to the left on that ravine green thing. You can like jump out across to get that fireball, and then you have to take the fireball across the maze and light up the Xenophage doors to go to Xenophage, fight the secret boss. And there's also that secret ghost thing hidden there that has a really cool emblem that I've been wearing since like the very first day I got it, which is like 3 years ago. Yeah, it's just a really cool encounter.
Third encounter! This has been my favorite encounter in the dungeon for a long time, and was my favorite dungeon encounter ever until Zoetic Lock Set dropped and had me geeking. I think this encounter is so cool for multiple reasons, but a more recently prevalent one is the fact that it goes at the same base speed solo as it does with a full squad. Unless of course you do the funky speedrun strat thing, but let's be honest, ain't nobody who's playing the game casually is doing that. Also, ain't nobody playing the game casually is playing Pit of Heresy anymore, but I get to pick my own battles. This is my script, my video. The other thing I love about this encounter is how fast paced it is. There's always something happening, which in the modern Destiny sandbox is major points. Also, the fact that you're trapped in a really open spot for like 80% of the encounter makes it fun and keeps you on your toes the whole time, at least compared to a duo or trio run. After the encounter is over, you know you have to shoot that like big wart. Shooting a big wart is still awesome, like let's be honest. It goons all over your screen and like drips down and you're like, ugh, and it's like, ugh. And you're like, okay, dude, yeah, never mind. And there's the dropper afterwards, which is really fun. You know, like, who doesn't love a good dropper? It's still one of my favorite transition/jumping puzzles in a dungeon because it reminds me of the good old days of building and playing my own droppers in Minecraft, and then playing like other people's droppers too, but like not as often because I love to build my own droppers in Minecraft. So yeah, I just have a lot of fun playing Pit of Heresy. Yeah, no duh, Pit of Heresy enjoyer over here. Just have a lot of fun on that dropper section. God forbid a man have fun in a video game, you know? At least that's what the Destiny community wants you to think. Dun dun dun. Fourth encounter, Wizard encounter. The Wizard encounter could genuinely be my new favorite encounter at Pit of Heresy, because what do you even mean there's a movement/parkour based encounter with secret passages everywhere and randomly selected enemy placement to keep the encounter feeling fresh every time? I just started really enjoying this encounter in my old age. I think it's due to the lack of a complex mechanic, but still managing to keep players engaged through the whole thing, especially on repeat runs. Just an overall excellent encounter. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Maybe 11 out of 10. No, I'm just gonna keep 10 out of 10. Cut the 11. Oh, hold on. I gotta put this mic on me for this part. Time for big Zols. Yeah, Zolmak is still a fun boss encounter. I wish it went by faster for solos, but also I appreciate all the opportunity to replenish heavy during the second go around, especially if you're a solo. But also, if you're good enough, you shouldn't need to have a second phase to kill him. So really, any benefit to having a longer pre-damage phase is classified as a skill issue, and the person who said it should be shipped back to the Cosmotron. But also, low-key, I suck now, so I really appreciate having that whole extra time for me to just gather some more heavy, like just naturally, just to help out with that second phase to kill, because I suck cheeks. The coolest part about this encounter to me isn't how it incorporates all the random mechanics used throughout the rest of the dungeon into a mishmash culmination of Hive technology, although that is cool, but rather how DPS works. I love that it forces you to be in a specific area with the only cover you have being placed in such a way that if you want to hide, you can't shoot the boss. The random enemies, always a sword bearer, that join you in the fray also kick this encounter up a notch. DPS strategies for this guy are also so cool because it's a really unique DPS setup compared to most bosses, especially at the time this dungeon came out. Although if you want to just shred big Zols, you can hop up onto the middle crystal facing the boss and pop a well with some buddies, then just unload the current DPS meta. You'll kill him before he can run away, no problem. You can do this solo too, like use the spot and everything. It's just risky if you're using explosive stuff and are going for a solo flawless or something. As evident by this clip of me blowing myself up on seemingly nothing with a grenade launcher during my second phase, about to get my 50-second solo flawless. Sucks to suck, this has happened a million times. But regardless, why haven't we fixed the architects yet? Anyways, I just left the game after that. Yeah, that sums up my review of Pit of Heresy in the Big 25. Still awesome, still fun, still cool looking. The only problem I have with it is that they nerfed all my DPS numbers, so I'm low-key hitting double cheeseburger numbers. Like, bro, just give me my big numbers back. Boost my ego. Make me feel like a man again. A man playing a video game. God forbid a man wants to play a video game and hit a boss for big numbers. Yeah, that's my only gripe. Quit Destiny 2, share the video. Like the video, go to the bathroom, subscribe, take a shower, quit Destiny 2, share the video, touch grass, then comment. Then go to the mall or something and spawn camp a hot topic. Bye.